Hello everybody, YouTube, subscribers, viewers. Welcome back to Ohio Airgun Shooter. This is kind of going to be a less lethal edition. Can you take inline black powder muzzleloading rifle and kind of transfer it into something more less lethal? We're going to find that out today. This here is a CVA or Connecticut Valley Arms Kodiak. I got this way back right around 2004, probably 2005-ish, I believe. Very nice inline muzzleloader. Utilizes these 209 caps. But I'm just wondering if one of those will have enough pressure or force to launch a 50 caliber less lethal projectile down the barrel, out the barrel, and at what kind of velocity, and will it even have enough to say maybe penetrate an aluminum can? I have a few different things over here. Forgot one. I'll add this one to it as well. But I got some 1.44 gram nylon balls, 2.67 gram rubber steel balls, some fantastic AR Tactical Jewels 50 caliber. These are 4 gram, great projectiles. These, I call them, I don't know, oh yeah, almost like Ohio, almost Ohio. If you think about it, look, O, high, and then O. So hey, these are 0.07. They're kind of like a hard, I think a harder rubber, not quite as hard as nylon. And then I don't know if I'll shoot one of these in here. It's a powder, it's a pepper round. You can see if it's enough to break one of them, and maybe just kind of see how potent it is down here. And then just these mercurized torpedoes. These are, I believe, just under a gram, maybe right around a gram. We could weigh one real quick and see what they are, but I'm just curious if something like that will be able, you can shoot out of a muzzleloader, reducing it to a more like a less lethal or a less lethal type of rifle, for you want to just maybe scare somebody away, scare a pest away without causing any harm. So let's find that out. Now let's go ahead and weigh one of these mercurized torpedoes, just filled with powder, baby powder, 1.85. So 1.85 grams, so just under 2 grams. I was thinking just under 1 gram, but they're just under 2 grams. Now we'll go ahead and start with these OEO rubber balls, 1.07 grams. Then we'll work our way up, do the weight. And we'll do the hard projectiles first, and then we'll do the powder one second. I'll try one pepper round, and then I'll just walk down there and see how potent it is, and then we'll do the torpedoes as well. I'm actually not going to try those pepper balls. I don't want to have any of that residue in the house, in the basement here, because I got my cats down here, so it might affect them. So we won't do those, but we will do the baby powder torpedoes. And speaking of cats, I have one sitting right here asleep, so we'll see if these 209 caps are loud enough to affect him with a projectile down the barrel. So maybe it'll be a lot quieter than it was out in the garage the other day when I did a test. Okay, first things first, let's see if this will drop down the barrel without me having to push it down. I want to check. I didn't hear it drop, so just got to pull this piece out here. Thread, it has 2 threads, and we can make sure it's all the way down. Alright, we are down. Just leave this out for now. And then we're going to take the scope cover off. You go ahead and turn the chronograph on so we get a velocity. I also have an aluminum can down there. I'm going to see if I can hit it from here. It'll be about 6 yards, 5.5, 6 with the muzzle loader extended. Less lethal muzzle loader, by the way. All right, let's check velocity and if we can hit that can with these 1.07 rubber balls. .54. Smashed it pretty good. Kitty is still there, by the way, so the noise didn't bother him at all. All right, let's move up to 1.44 gram nylon ball. Push that one down. There we are loaded. All right, got another can down there, and let's get another cap. All right. Oh, 336.4. Let's go check the can. All right, yeah, and that blew a pretty nice hole into the back of it. Went in right here. So, all right, let's move on to the next one. Just want to show you how dirty this gets. This is just caps, by the way. Look. So, all right, let's try the next projectile. Next up, the 2.67 gram rubber steel ball. This is the rubber with the steel shavings in it mixed up. I'm also going to use my pick and clean out my pull that primer out. That's a spent one. I'll use my pick here and clean out that breech plug a little, just to make sure we're getting equal amount of pressure coming out, because it does get fouled up. Just a little tiny pick and clean those up with. Alright, you see I push that back down. I'm going to push it up a little bit. Yeah, just a little. Alright, load another primer. Kitty's still sitting over there, so definitely not that loud. Alright, 2.67 rubber steel ball. Another aluminum can down there. And velocity. .133.4. That one just nice punch to the gut there, but no penetration. Next up, AR Tactical Jewel, 4 gram. That one stopped, so I'm going to push that down. Alright. Blow the cap. There it is, back over this way. There we go. .218.7 in here, out there. Next up, a mercurized torpedo, 1.85 grams powder. All right, that one dropped all the way down. I heard it. Load up another primer. All right, see what kind of velocity this thing gets, and we'll have enough energy to burst, or will it burst coming out of the barrel? Let's find out. 152.6. And there's a little cloud of powder down there. Look at the torpedo, how dirty that is. So that's cool. Oh, you know what? We're gonna try a paintball next. 50 caliber paintball, 1.3 grams. Unfrozen, orange or yellow or amber, I guess. All right, 1.3 gram paintball. I didn't hear that one drop or stop, I guess. Definitely don't want to push that too hard. All right, it's in there. Close these up. All right, let's see. I just got a rubber mat down there. All right, paintball. Hopefully this doesn't make a mess. Yeah, that one just blew apart. I didn't see it hit anything. Yeah, I put my rod down there. I could feel it still, part of it's still in there. So I'm gonna take the breech plug out and see if we got a mess in there. I mean, it'll be easy to clean out. Just clean it out with a rod, a brush, and worst case, just load it and run a couple rounds through it. We'll clean it out, but let me open it up and we'll see if there's a mess in there. All right, let's see if we can open this baby up real quick. I can do it with the scope on. All right. Set that aside. It's wet. Look at that. Get a rag. What all that is, oils or the plastic. And then it came out of there. So it must have just blew apart. But yeah, there's nothing in there. You can see through there. Because it just totally melted, but there's like no paint or anything anywhere. So let me clean this up and maybe we'll try again. Yeah, it's super dirty. Clean that out again. You can see through it now. But let me clean it up and we'll try again. Yeah, I'm thinking everything just turned black. Look at that. It's almost like tar. So if that's what's left of the paint. I think it just blast turned everything into a carbon color. Let me just run a patch through here. It should drop through. I'll go ahead and pull it out, show you, see if it's still black. Well, a little better. Run another one, clean one through. So, just having some fun here. I mean, the velocities are low enough, definitely less lethal. I'd like to be able to tag a groundhog in the rear end with a paintball, though. Just kidding. Just push this all the way through. Let's see what will come out. Usually just comes out the back. There we go. Still pretty dirty. Take a look through the barrel here real quick. Actually pretty clean, just residue. I don't know if I'm going to do a paintball again, but I might try something else now that it's really clean. Just to see, check the velocities once more. I might try one of the lightest ones. Alright, now that we're cleaned up a bit, I'm not going to use paintballs anymore. I'm going to try one more tactical jewel. It's got the best velocity so far. Let me see if it rolls down now that I clean the barrel and everything. I didn't hear it drop. Alright, we're down. Alright, we'll get a velocity and then we'll shoot at a can. Got a primer installed. We are ready to go with the AR Tactical Jewel 50 caliber, 4 gram. Using these Remington 209 primers. Now they do make hotter versions of these, like Magnums, but might give me a little bit more. These are pretty old, so I've been kind of messing around with them. Some of them haven't even shot, so they get pretty old. So let me try another Tactical Jewel here. Again, it got the best velocity. .237.6. Here's the can I shot out in there and blew out the back. That's with the AR Tactical Jewel. I'm gonna try one more of these nylon balls. 1.44 grams. All right, got the 1.44 gram nylon ball. As you can see, it didn't go all the way down, so I'll just go ahead and push it down. All right, let's check this one. 1.44 gram nylon ball. Another fail with the primer. Probably another bad one. Let me try shooting it again. Wow, 374.4. Check the can. That's the highest yet. Entry. Exit. Nice. Maybe I should get some hotter primers and tinker around a little bit more. Again, these are pretty old. I've had them for quite a bit. Yeah, that one did pretty good. Shall we try a shotgun next? Maybe next time. Just kidding. But yeah, just some little fun with this inline muzzle loader, CVA Kodiak. Just shooting some non or less lethal. Whoops. Good thing I put the lid back on. A little slippery. Some oils, but yeah, just shooting some less lethal projectiles, round balls. These did pretty good. Actually, got that high one with this. Pretty nice damage on that can. Ooh, maybe I should try an aluminum ball. Let's do one of these real quick. Nah, we'll save that for another one. Video's probably already getting too long, but yeah, just a little fun with this muzzle loader. Just using some less lethal rounds. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was kind of fun. Had some fails, had some success, but just something fun, something that was I had to tame my curiosity because I was wondering about that. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.